Dems' plot to steal 2018 election just uncovered. Spread this everywhere. Democrats will stop at nothing to try to sabotage the Trump administration. And Republicans around the country. The next plot is disgusting and they should be ashamed of themselves, which they're not. Fox News reports that 21 cities, most of which are self-proclaimed sanctuary cities, are vowing to make 1 million immigrants legal by the time 2017 comes to a close. Their goal is to recruit enough people to legalize and vote against Trump and anything that the Republicans try to put through. If the left thinks that is going to work, they have another thing coming.
I think Shia LaBeouf was wrong to tell the province that. All right, sanctuary cities across the country making a bold pledge to turn 1 million immigrants into U.S. citizens by the end of the year.
These cities teaming up with the Naturalize Now campaign to fast-track citizenship, all in defiance of President Trump's policies.
Joining us now with his reaction, former Trump Hispanic Advisory Council member and Fox News contributor Steve Cortes. Steve, thanks for joining us. So I want to make sure we get this right, because the Naturalize Now campaign is saying that this is all legal immigrants that they want to become citizens, which is a good thing. We want to encourage citizenship. The concern is that a lot of it is being done in conjunction or in the same cities that are also sanctuary cities. So can we be sure that they stay committed to the legal immigration side?
Well, no, I don't think we can be sure of that at all. By the way, I even hate the term sanctuary city because, you know, sanctuary for whom? It's not sanctuary for the victims of some of these dangerous people who are allowed to hide in plain sight. It certainly isn't sanctuary for the cops who have to deal day to day with people who they know are here illegally, who may have even committed crimes and yet aren't being deported. One of the leaders of this movement, and you're right, I welcome, for those who are here legally and are eligible for citizenship, please come in. We're not anti-immigrant. I'm the son of an immigrant. So is Donald Trump, by the way. A lot of folks don't know that. So we love legal immigration, people who want to come here and work hard, who believe in the American ideal and American values. But Mayor Garcetti in Los Angeles, for example, was one of the leaders of this movement. He has no credibility in my eyes, largely because of the sanctuary status of Los Angeles. And I would posit a story of Sandra Duran, an American Hispanic citizen who was killed in cold blood by an illegal alien who was deported 5 times and yet allowed to, again, hide in plain sight because Los Angeles County is a sanctuary city jurisdiction. So I would say get your house in order first about getting dangerous people away from victims and citizens. Then we can worry about the next steps.
But why are we focusing, why is this organization focusing on sanctuary cities? It's almost like they're poking the bear, because as we've all just expressed, and I'm going to join in now, legal immigration is awesome. We want that. That is what makes America America. Nobody's opposing that. The 4th of July, we were at a naturalization ceremony here at Fox. That's what we do. We love that. Why are they poking the bear going to sanctuary cities?
Well, I think what they're showing us is that their concern isn't really immigration. Their bigger concern is political. They believe that if they can add 1 million new voters in these cities, that they're going to reinforce Democratic tolls. But here's the thing. Again, the Democrats keep trying to make Donald Trump and his supporters look like we are anti-immigrant. That is not the case at all. As a matter of fact, I would argue becoming an American citizen is a difficult process. It takes years. It's expensive. Anyone who's done it knows that. It's insanely disrespectful to those people, like my father, like perhaps your fathers or grandmothers or great-grandmothers. It's insanely disrespectful to them to say it's okay to hop the line, to cheat the system. And even more than that, it's just insanity to say that dangerous people, if you're not supposed to be here in the first place and you commit a crime, you need to be gone yesterday.
Yeah, it undermines those who play by the rules. We want to read quickly the statement from Naturalize Now, what they have to say about their campaign. They say, the Naturalize Now campaign embodies the core values enshrined in our U.S. Constitution by striving to form a more perfect union. By assisting eligible legal permanent residents through the process of becoming U.S. citizens, we embrace diversity and innovation, which has made this country home to so many. So you tipped your hand to a potential political motive for some of this, but if they stay true to what they talk about here, then making people citizens is a good thing for this country.
Right, no, of course. If you're already here legally but not a citizen, And as long as you believe in our ideals and you're going to be a net economic contributor to the United States, of course, we welcome you with open arms. If you're not Native American, we're all immigrants here. So you are welcome. The fact that they're targeting sanctuary cities tells me there's an ulterior motive here. And I think more importantly for most voters, sanctuary cities are just anathema to common sense. You know, political correctness, sometimes it isn't just dumb, it can be dangerous. And unfortunately, sanctuary cities are the embodiment of that.
Steve Cortes, thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Steve.
As you can probably imagine, the key states are densely populated Democrat states like New York and California. The individual cities include New York City, San Francisco, Boston, Chicago, Miami, Pittsburgh, and Dallas, just to name a few. The project is called Naturalize Now. It is an initiative designed to prevent illegals from being deported under President Trump. The only problem with their silly plan is that federal law states they can't be here legally, regardless of how much they close their eyes and hope the federal law will disappear. It isn't going to happen. It is hilarious to see the way the Dems handle Trump's stance on immigration. Trump has never spoken poorly about people who come to this country legally. There is a process to come here, and if that process is followed, you are more than welcome here. The problem is when people think they can come here illegally, boost crime rates, take welfare, then claim to be the victim. The illegal immigrants are the problem. We are sick and tired of watching the left make the false claim that Trump is a racist for fighting back against illegals. You have to wonder how the Dems would feel if illegals flooded their neighborhoods, increased crime, and caused them to live in fear while collecting their tax dollars for welfare. Would they still want to keep 1 million illegals here? Eric Garcetti, the pathetic mayor from LA, had this to say: "We celebrate our independence on July 4th and honor the values of freedom, justice, unity, and equality that makes us who we are." Does he understand that we are talking about illegals, not every single immigrant? It is insane. There are only so many ways to explain it, and they still don't understand. We need a colorful graph or chart to get past their thick skulls. All of this faux rage comes in light of 2 new bills that were passed to crack down on illegal immigration. The first is Kate's Law, which punishes people who keep coming back to the U.S. after being deported with increasingly severe punishments after each capture. The second bill is called No Sanctuary for Criminals Act, which blocks federal grants to sanctuary cities that break federal law. The left is plotting on how they are going to take out Trump and anyone else who doesn't agree with them. We need to put a stop to this right now. Our country and our president deserve more respect than this. What do you think? Yeah, absolutely. They don't care about the illegals. The only thing is that they want to have they want to be in charge so they can do everything that they want with the money. That's all it is, so they can funnel it into their pockets. They could care less about helping the poor. We've seen what a terrific job they've done. We saw, look at the homeless population increasing, everything on the downturn. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.